Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and honored guests. We will be beginning shortly. We are just waiting for a few minutes to arrive. So if you can please bear with us, and we will have our music teacher play some music while we wait on the final parents to arrive. Thank you. Testing. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and honored guests. I welcome you to the 13th commencement ceremony for India International School in Japan. Tonight, 56 students will graduate as the class of 2022. My name is Mr. Clifford Sinclair. I am the grade 12 English teacher here at ISJ, and tonight I will be your Master of Ceremonies. Tonight, we would like to begin with opening remarks. I would like to begin the graduation ceremony by introducing our principal, Mr. Ralph Lobo, for opening remarks. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Namaste. Welcome to India International School in Japan's 13th commencement. I am Ralph Lobo, and I have the honor and privilege to serve this class, this school, and this great community as principal of India International School in Japan. This evening, I welcome each of our families, friends, and distinguished guests, and thank everyone for joining us today as we recognize the outstanding accomplishments of each member of the class of 2022. At this time, I also ask you to join me in welcoming and acknowledging each of the proud teachers of the Indian International School in Japan who have joined us today to share in the celebration of your accomplishment. On this joyous occasion, we are extremely delighted to have with us an eminent personality, the Indian Ambassador to Japan, His Excellency Mr. Sanjay Verma. He will be the chief guest of this evening. Today we should be very proud of having our students graduated after completing almost 12 years, some of them 12 years in school from LKG onwards, and then there are students who have joined in between. All of them are today made of a beautiful base, a strong base, where they march out of this, when they march out of this school, they are built up very strong so that towers can be built on their careers later. So that foundation, my students, our students here of ISJ will never forget. Ups and downs throughout the journey. They have a lot of arguments between students, and again, there were many other problems they might have faced in their career or in the school life, but again, there were teachers as parents, as a second home, to guide them, care for them, and without knowing, bring them back to the position of, yes, I'm strong today, and I'm changed today. When we look at the students today, they're all with full might, happy, joy, because they are going to march out of the school with flying colors. They're going to start their university career, and then they go to explore the world. Now some of the students are going out of the country, leaving their parents, being attached to parents for a long, long time. And now a time comes when they are going to be independent, to be very strong in all the values of the family, values of the school. With all these things, they are now ready to fly. And I only say a message to them: always believe in yourself. You are strong. You are a happy person. Always keep a smile on your face. Whatever you wear a smile on your face. That makes you a complete person. That makes people live another day. This is the time with a lot of troubles. If you look at the world today, it's a troubled world. But then you need to come out of it, and you should not be a part of it. That is what you need to be. And I always tell my students to be strong and powerful. Never ever point the finger towards you and say, you are. No, you cannot compete. There's somebody before me, or somebody there in the first bench and the last bench. I remain last bencher. No. Always believe that today, maybe I am behind. Tomorrow, I'm going to be a successful person. I'm going to be there where the other person is, or maybe much before him. So I'm going to be a strong, a lovely person, where my parents take pride of, the community and the nation as well. So that is what you need to carry with you as you march out of this school. You learned so much. You prayed, you gave God 100% marks in all the subjects that you have studied. But then you need to know yourself as well. I've told my students, when you are stressed, situations happen, adolescent age, when you have stress, you have problems. Maybe you cannot talk to your parents, when you cannot talk to your teachers or any other people. So how can you drain out those stress? I always tell them, don't worry, don't speak a word, but then go to your room, close the door, look at the mirror, and then look at it for some time, and then try to smile. I'm sure you'll not be able to smile. But try. It's hard. It's hard because you see your reflection there. It's hard. And again, and maybe fourth or fifth or sixth or seventh times you do that, so you can see the smile and the eye sparkling at yourself, towards yourself. So that makes you strong. That makes you come back and say, yes, I have to change, I need a change, and I must be. For example, if somebody has hurt you, somebody has hurt your sentiments, your feelings, are you going to start with that and move on and burn up the rest of your life? Life is very short, small span of life, and that you need to spend it enjoyably, joyfully. And if you're going to think about and talk about why this person talked to me like that, that person talked to me like this, you're going to burn up that lifespan, because at the deathbed, when you wanted some more time, that is already lost. It's all burnt out with unnecessary things. So remember, make yourself strong, never let it. Face these challenges with a smile, with happiness, with joy at your heart, and be strong. And you can be a wonderful person. Because, for example, if you go out tomorrow and you're going to encounter a person who had a problem with you, are you going to turn your face and move? That means again the whole day you're going to think about it and make it a mess. A cup and saucer which is broken, it's gone. Milk spilled is gone. A wonderful piece of something that your souvenir that your dad and mom or somebody else gifted you from Paris or any other country, and it's something so good looking at that. And you keep so many memories with that, and you had it with almost 2-3 years with you. And then again, one day it breaks. Maybe for some reason, or maybe you yourself, without knowing, it just fell and broke. What are you going to do? Are you going to cry the whole day? Are you going to talk about all the miseries? Oh my God, I can't, what is this? And all this is a small thing. There are bigger issues coming when it happens. You say this is the end of the world, I can't stand anymore and all that. You should easily give up. I would say, clean the mess, throw it away, because that's all the past. And see, be careful not to happen again. And be strong. These are the things, and these things are not going to worry you for your entire life. That's all that's happened. Understand, okay, that was a carelessness, and I be careful. Smile again, and move on. Never think about those things again. So now, ladies and gentlemen, on the joyous occasion, we are extremely delighted to have with us an eminent person, the Indian Ambassador to Japan, His Excellency, Mr. Sanjay Verma, as our chief guest today. Let us welcome him with a big round of applause as he comes onto the stage. Please rise. Let us welcome our Ambassador with a big round of applause. He is our Indian Ambassador to Japan, His Excellency, Mr. Sanjay Verma. Welcome, sir. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2022. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, and Mr. Ambassador. I would now please like to call up the founder of IISJ, Mrs. Nirmal Jain, to address the graduates and the esteemed guests.
Thank you, Mr. Cliff. Good evening, parents. We welcome you our 13th graduation ceremony today. On this occasion, it's a great honor to have with us His Excellency Sanjay Kumar Verma, the Ambassador of India to Japan, our Deputy Chief of Mission, Mr. Mayank Joshi, and Ms. Isha Joshi, our founding members, Mr. and Mrs. Afifa Yamazaki, Mr. and Mrs. Ujjal Sahani, our board members, Mr. Hiroshi Yoshino, Mr. Pramod Vahane, and most importantly, our dear parents, students, and teachers, without whom there will be no today, no school and no graduation. I'm very grateful, very grateful to all of you for being with us today. As you can see, today is a big day for our 56 young ladies and gentlemen who are going to graduate after long years of hard work. They gave their each day to studies. Nothing could deter them from achieving their goal. Even 2 years of COVID crisis, 2 board examination in 1 year, and most of the time online classes. They continued on their journey without anywhere to stop. Today, we are here to recognize and celebrate their dedication to the studies. After today, they will move to their desired universities. This year, many of them have chosen to stay in Japan, I think because of the safety and also because of the availability of various courses of studies in Japan, like engineering and financial areas. Some of them have chosen to go abroad also, like USA, UK, Canada, and Australia. You can see the list of all these universities in our PP presentation, and also at the back of the program, all those names are given where our students are going to go. But wherever they will go, I'm sure they will always shine. And once they graduate from these universities, they will be the best fit for any kind of employment in any of the countries, because they have the experience of living and dealing with diversified cultures, having multilingual ability, and being exposed to different kind of cultures, working environment. Dear graduates, please remember that when you leave IISJ, you will take with you not only a certificate of graduation, you will also take with you the values your teachers have imbibed in you while at IISJ, value of hard work, sincerity, how to face challenges, mutual respect, and love and care for the people around you. With this message, I wish you all the best, and thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Nirmal Jain. I would now like to invite His Excellency, Mr. Sanjay Kumar Verma, the Ambassador of India to Japan, to please come up to the stage. Thank you, sir.
founding members, founder director, Mrs. Valedictorian, friends, ladies and gentlemen. When I was sitting there and looking at the emblem says Gyan. It's very difficult to translate it in English. Is it knowledge? Is it information? If it is not these, then what is this? This is much wider than knowledge. Gyan is knowing yourself. Gyan is knowing your surroundings. Gyan is knowing what you are going to do in the future. Earlier, the core question for any young mind would have been, who am I? That question is yet to be answered, but now you are moving to the next phase of your life, where you will ask, what do I do next? This question will keep needling you for some time, till the time you are able to settle your mind on an answer which you would like. Please follow your passion. There are employments, and therefore you will push yourself to study those areas of disciplines which would lead to an employment. But that may not be all. Look at the passion, and if the passion converges to the employability, that is the best part in your life. There are people who were learning to become a scientist and became a diplomat later on, felt satisfied with the passion that they followed. I have seen people who are doing commerce, information technology, but yet following their passion in music. So please do not forget your passion. You can follow your passion despite what you're doing as your day job. If your day job is the same as your passion, it's nothing like it. It's the silver lining in your life. This school started from this little, and thanks to the founder, director, Mrs. Dinbal Jan, through her trials, she made it what it is today. And I was so glad to hear that this is the 13th graduation at your level. This was not an easy feat. And I'm sure all 12 other batches are very well placed wherever they are in the world. I was further glad to hear that most of you have chosen Japan to continue your studies. Let me step back a bit and congratulate you for something which not many people will remember a few years down the line. All of you are graduates when it was COVID pandemic in the world. What it meant, only you would know. The future batches will not understand what you went through. How did you do your studies online? You had no one to physically consult on your problems, on your doubts, on your queries. Teachers were present online, but then there is a limitation. So therefore, when you grow up, please always know that there is nothing like a community, there is nothing like physical connect. Virtual connect will always remain there, and it can encompass various geographical distances. But when we meet like this in a community, in a society which is physically connected, only then we tend to seek the answers to our queries, queries of our lives, queries of what do we want to become. All of you, I saw the list of universities, are going to wonderful universities. But please mind, universities don't make you what you want to become. You make yourself what you want to become. University is only a society, it is a group of people, it is a group of like-minded students. It is a group where teachers have got experience to tell you their viewpoint. My viewpoint is as valid as your viewpoint. So please develop yourself as a full-blown personality. That is the most important aspect. When we were studying, there were very few options available to us to choose from. I'm sure when you ask your parents, they will say the same. So either we would become an engineer or a doctor or a lawyer as the three primary professions. After doing that, some of us went to teaching, academics, research. But for you, right from now, there are many more options available to you, which you can see, choose, and you can see what will thrive for you. So the short point I was trying to make is that please do not forget your passion. Once your passion is touched upon, you can do wonders. If I want to be a sweeper, I will be the best sweeper in the world. If I want to be a shoemaker, I should be the best shoemaker in the world. If I want to be an engineer, I should be the best engineer in the world. If I want to be a teacher, I should be the best teacher in the world. That is what passion is. That is what I was talking about. So keep that in mind when you walk out of the aisles of the school. The school wants to hear back from you. We as community members want to hear from you, how you are doing. Is there anything we can do for you? Yes, you can contribute to the society, but society also needs to contribute to your developmental goals. So please believe that you have people you can depend on. You can come back to your own past communities. And I for one, as Ambassador of India to Japan, would always welcome you with your suggestions, with your viewpoints. And believe me, your viewpoints are as valid as mine. So there is no small viewpoint, there is no large viewpoint. It is just what it is, a viewpoint. So please believe in yourself. Only if you believe in yourself, you will succeed to an extent where when you look back, you'll see, yes, I have done something. I'm sorry for this lengthy speech, but my own kids have walked through similar aisles earlier. And when I look back, I feel very satisfied as parents, as father of two kids, who had been able to follow their own passion. You are leading to a world of tomorrow where there will be many more conflicts, where there will be many more disharmony, where there will be many more crises. Please prepare yourself for that. Preparing for a crisis or disharmony doesn't mean that you should be aggressive, you should be offensive. You should be inclusive. When you include all kinds of views and shades of opinions, only then you become a full person, a full individual. Only then you can grow the society. Only then the society can grow you. So it's very important for you to understand your surroundings and work to the best of your ability to contribute to your surroundings in the positive manner and let the surrounding groom you to become a better person. Education. So that is why I was talking about knowledge. Information can make you informative. But if you decide to become a better human being, that is where when Gyan, knowledge, as roughly translated, can play a role in your development, in the development of the society you live in the development of larger world that you are looking at. All of you are global citizens. Most of you are Indian nationals, but I'm glad to see that there are those who do not have Indian nationality as well. That tells a lot, not about you, but also about the school. Though the school says India International School, but it is an international school in true sense, where all nationalities come, join, imbibe the cultures of each other, try to accommodate each other's viewpoints and opinions, and then, as a group, move ahead forward. Once again, I would like to congratulate all the young graduates, and I can see the faces of the parents. Sadness would come, because then there will be an empty nest syndrome very soon, wherein the kids will fly away. But believe me, they will be flying away for better. They will make you proud. That is the culture they have learned from India International School. That is the value that they have taken from this school through their teachers, through their peers, and through the group of the people they interact with. Thank you once again, Madam Director, for inviting me. And when I see your faces, I feel very fortunate to have been interacting with you, even for a brief period, and telling you my views on what I would like to see you as the next world leaders. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations once again.
Thank you so much, Your Excellency, for your wise words. We would like to present to you a token of our appreciation from IISJ, given by our student, Ms. Janvi Bago. Thank you, sir. I would now like to please call up the IISJ Senior Choir. Thank you, ISJ Choir. May I please now invite the Deputy Chief of Mission of the Embassy of India, Mr. Brian Joshi.
Thank you, India International Student Bank. It's an honor for me here today to speak. It's an honor for me to speak today amongst you all and be able to congratulate the students who have graduated today and will be embarking on their life into the future. I will take off from our ambassador's words today, where he's talking about Gyan and about passion. He also talked about the challenges laying ahead and what the world is going to be in the future. As you can see that the world is becoming a more challenging place, what is most important in all students today is to realize their own capabilities and abilities to take forward their passion, their views and their dreams. And that is where what is important is that their schooling, what they have learned in their school and what they will be learning in the colleges which they have chosen for their future. Today's colleges, they provide an opportunity for you to take forward a very important step in life. It is very different from the school environment which the school provides. In school, you are under the school ringing bells. You have your own classes, a schedule. And all of you follow the same pattern. You have your parents, you have your close friends. And now you enter into a more different world altogether. There is the world of university, colleges, a more competitive world, a world which is full of possibilities, we can say. A world where there is no limit. No limit to what the world will offer and no limit to your own capabilities and discovering yourself. It is this time of yours, the first year of graduation, which you will be entering into, which will set the pace of your career and what you will be realizing in future. You will be making new friends. You will be living far from parents. Some of you are, I see that have joined universities in Japan itself, but in Tokyo, but in other parts of Japan also. All in all, you will be on your own. There is a very old saying in India, in our culture, that you have to stand on your own legs. And this is the time when you will be breaking bonds with your, not bonds, breaking very important threads of attachments with your family. From not attachments to the point of view, from the point of view of your relations, but attachments of control, of oversee, of kind of security which you have from your family, and being independent minds. We were a very competitive group. Each one of us was gold medalist in our own streams. We were in a residential place living together. We had dreams. I'm very happy to say that all of us today are doing very well in their careers, are probably living what we wanted to achieve and for us, for our family, and as well as what we wanted to give to the society. But unfortunately, there are some people who could not do it. And I will share with you that it is the first year which matters the most. It's the first year, the first step when you take into college. I saw people getting drifted away in the challenges, in the diverse, in distractions. They all come in our lives. It will be then you yourself, and what was said before by Ambassador, your passion, your will to achieve what you have dreamed of for yourself, which will matter the most. So I would, from my side, take this opportunity to urge all the students who are going through this first year, very important part of their lives, to keep going that passion. If you have still not realized this passion of yours, then this is the time where you have to identify it right away. You still haven't joined the college, you still have some time. Please go back, reflect into your own self, and find out what exactly do you want for your life. And then match it with what you have chosen for yourself. There is enough time, as we say, 24 hours in a day. 6 hours of sleeping, you still have 18 hours in a day. If you take out time for your food, for other daily routines, you take out 2 hours, you will still have 16 hours in a day. That is a lot of time for you to work on yourself with the ultimate objective, again, not to forget to contribute and give back to the society. It's very important to give back to the society. What you have got from your parents, from the school, from the society. The world right now needs good human beings, not only good human beings, but very competitive, good human beings. I was working with our Indian delegation in the United Nations, and all the focus of the United Nations currently, that is all the international community, is people-planet partnerships. People means you, the planet means the world, and partnerships means working together. So please keep these in mind, and I'm sure that coming with a strong foundation of India International School here in Japan, with such wonderful teachers, and most importantly, the parents and their aspirations, you will be able to achieve what you want. So I hope that 5 years down the line, if we ever cross our paths, and I'm able to look into your eyes, and you are able to say, yes, I found my passion, and now I'm ready to give back to the society. So all the best, and congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Deputy Chief. As a token of our appreciation, we have our student, Ms. Sena, to present you with a bouquet of flowers. I will now invite the first of our two valedictorian speakers, Kenneth Daniel of the Commerce Group, to come up and address our graduates and guests.
Good evening, everyone here, all parents, teachers, our chief guest. Thank you for coming here today. I thank the choir for the song preceding. I hope not to bore you today, so I'll keep my speech a bit short and sweet. Life is unpredictable. Think about it. Few things in our way go our way, and even fewer go according to plan. Every day, we experience things which we could not have planned at the start of the year. I didn't know we were going to have 2 valedictorians this year, and yet here I stand as one of those two tonight. Accepting the unpredictable has certainly proven to be a challenge for all of us through these high school years. All the online learning, the lockdown, the endless delays, the planning, the replanning, etc., etc. We all know, and we all definitely know, that it was never easy. Yet somehow, through all of this, we didn't just accept the unpredictability. No, we also came to embrace it. But how? How did we manage that? I think it's because we all had a purpose that kept us together. Like how a basketball game is won by a team and not its individual players. Knowing that we have this purpose, a goal of sorts, we are able to reassess our perspective, adjust our methods, and execute new plays. I feel that this is our high school years in a nutshell. We've adapted to everything thrown at us, and a lot was thrown at us, and we've come out unscathed. Even if it meant bending the rules here and there. We became stronger, keeping our purpose in front of us. We were able to navigate through all the chaos that God thrown into our way. But I know that I speak for all of you, and I mean each and every one of you tonight, when I say that we are really, I mean really, ready to leave behind the host of unexpected events we face these 4 years and move on to the next stage of our life, university. And thanks to everyone in here, we are ready for any curveball that is going to be thrown our way. But from all these unpredictable problems came help from the most unexpected sources. I would like to thank all these sources for their help and their company today. First, my friends, for making my life even more fun and chaotic than it already was. You, the loudest people in this stage today, I would love to thank all of you for all the help and support I've had these 3 years. Next, to every graduate here who has helped me and all of us grow in unexpected ways, simply by being who you are. To our teachers, and my teachers in humanities and every other teacher, who helped us think for ourselves when faced with the unexpected, but always stood by with a smile. To my parents, who stood by me 24/7, and are standing with me even continuously to this day. And finally, I would like to thank our good friend Fahim, the most unpredictable person I had the honor of knowing. You are the inspiration for my speech tonight. It feels weird thinking that this might be the last time we are all in the same room together. I sure don't know what we will face in the future, but I do know we are ready for whatever comes our way. I really don't know what to say, so dear class of 2022, let's get this party started. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Kenneth. I would now like to invite our second valedictorian, Anisha Pillay of the Science Group, to come and address the graduates and guests.
Respected Ambassador, His Excellency Sanjay Kumar Verma, honorable guests, our dearest Jane Ma'am, my beloved teachers, parents and friends, a very good evening to one and all present here. I am Anisha Pillay and I am extremely happy and honored to stand before you as the valedictorian for the class of 2022 Science Stream. Thank you all for being here to mark this special moment with our class. I have been a student at ISJ since kindergarten. The school has always encouraged us to think openly while providing us with a nurturing environment for learning and exploring. The learning came not just through books, but more importantly through our friendships, teamwork, events, and daily interactions. One special memory of teamwork I have occurred during a field trip we took to Ibaraki Prefecture a few years ago. Many seated here this evening will valiantly remember how we walked about the muddy waters of a certain paddy field. slipping every way which we'd laugh till our sides hurt, wiping our faces in vain, leaving mud tracks all over the place. A few months later, the field trip organizers came to IISJ. They brought some of the rice that we had harvested and taught us to make onigiri with it. Talk about coming full circle. It was the first time I had ever had unprocessed, unpolished rice, but it was the best rice I had eaten till then. Remember Sports Day 2019? Remember how the skies just opened up and dumped buckets of rainwater on us? We stood drenched, but resolute, determined to finish Sports Day for ourselves and the rest of the school. I see many faces lighting up now. Wonderful memories, isn't it? Now let's move on to academics. As the saying goes, a smooth sea never makes a good sailor. We were subjected to several academic and exam pattern changes during our years. Ours was the first batch to be introduced to formative and summative exams in grade 7. In grade 9, our exam patterns changed once again, adding stress to an already stressful situation. And let me ask you, what is worse than one board exam? Yes, 2 board exams. Ours was the first and hopefully the only batch that had to endure the agony of preparing for 2 board exams for the 12th grade. Though it was the COVID pandemic that brought this new pattern, needless to say, we all had to endure it over the last several months. It's memories like these that make us a class with class. But thankfully, this is all behind us now. Any mention of stress and endurance will be incomplete without mentioning our teachers. They've effortlessly made a quick turnaround to online classes when the pandemic raged through the world. All this went a long way in ensuring that our academics continued without disruption during these turbulent times. Winston Churchill once said, "Never in the field of human conflict was so much owed by so many to so few." Yes, the pandemic was akin to a conflict, and all of us students here indeed owe a lot to you teachers. I express my sincere gratitude to Mrs. Jane for her vision, which led to this amazing school. ISJ has grown in leaps and bounds and may continue to do so at the new campus too. I would also like to thank the 2 brightest stars in my life, my parents. They stood by me in every phase of life and taught me to be strong and self-reliant. And last but not least, I express my fervent gratitude to the omnipotent power above, and also to each and every well-wisher who has directly or indirectly been a part of my journey. To the class of 2022, I'm proud of how far we have come as individuals and as a class. I wish you success in everything you do. Like the rice we planted that day, I hope you go strong, resilient, and bring joy to all that you touch. Congratulations and all the very best, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, valedictorians. At this time, we would now like to call upon once again the Director of ISJ, Mrs. Nirmal Jain, our Principal, Mr. Ralph Lobo, and the Senior Science Teacher, Mr. Schrader, for the presentation of diplomas. I would also like to call upon Mr. Govind and Ms. Swagata to present the graduate bouquets. We will now begin. I would first like to call up the first student, Mr. Akaidu Zama. Mr. Akaidu Zama is an outstanding student who has achieved a lot over his years at IISJ. I would now like to call up Sandy Bandari.
Sandeep is a very diligent student of ours. I wish him all the best for his future.
I would now like to call up Aliz Chakubachi.
Very jovial, energetic, bringing life in the class. So I wish him all the best.
Jingir Chagato.
Dave is a very calm and quiet student in the class. I wish him all the best for his future.
Arvind Chopra.
A student who always brings life in the class, having questions, very curious to know. I'm pretty sure he's going to go very long in his life. I wish him all the best.
Diana David. Sanika Deshmukh.
Anika, again, a very calm and quiet girl, very polite, very mannerful, with a very beautiful smile. I wish her all the best for her future.
Abhishma Devi.
Abhishma is a very talented, calm, and composed student. I wish all her dreams come true.
Jasbeen Dua.
One of the most charming, bubbly, and meticulous students of this class. I wish you all the success for your future, Jasmine.
Manish Kavande.
Manish is a very humble and a very hardworking student. Manish, you deserve every bit of your success. Good luck for your future.
Akilish Gatige.
Akhilesh, he has a very cool and casual attitude, but very positive approach towards the life. So, best wishes to you on this special day of yours, Akhilesh.
Kirtik Kinil.
Kirtik is a calm and a very consistent student. Is full of energy. Kirtik, may you have a wonderful and awesome life ahead.
Sakura Ginine.
Sakura, she is a very sweet, charming, attitude towards life. Sakura, you may get all your desires too.
Sagar Gola. Iman Harada.
Satvik is a very hardworking, is a very commonplace student in the class. Iman is a very charming girl, is commonplace girl, is studious, she is very studious girl. Congratulations, Iman.
Melissa Jayakumar.
Melissa, she is one of the graceful students in the class. She does work in a time and very friendly with peers and teachers in the class.
Kashti Joshi.
Kesari is a very humble student and very kind student. She is very prompt and punctual in the class. Congratulations, Kesari.
Yogeshwar Kandigal.
Yogesh is very studious student, is very common quiet and is a very respectful student in the class. Congratulations, Yogesh.
Pramista Casey.
Pravista, very diligent and obedient student. Congratulations, Pravista.
Ujjwal Kumar.
Very good boy.
Sachin Kumar.
Sachin Kumar is also a very hard worker. He work hard to achieve. We have good wishes for him.
Dhruv Mehra.
Dhruv Mehra is also a very good student. He is having high focus to achieve.
Lekha Mota.
Mr. Mota is one of the best students we have. He is good in all subjects, maths, physics, chemistry, computer science. He is one of the best students we have. We wish all the best in our future.
Lokesh Madalvan.
Wishing us a hard worker. Wonderful boy. High scorer in mathematics, physics, chemistry. Good basketball player also.
Jyotsna Moralidara.
So if anybody wants to search the meaning of sincerity and punctuality, he is the example.
Manav Natarajan.
One of the great all-rounders in the school and is joining computer science in Waseda University. All the best, Manav.
Sanika Barge. Anisha Pillay.
Anisha, if anybody wants to know the meaning of academics, so here Anisha is the example. All the best. She also joined in Waseda University in Computer Science and Communication. All the best, Anisha.
Bharat Poddar.
Bharat, another all-rounder. He wants to become the product designer, would like to pursue his course in UK. All the best, Bharat.
Devesh Singh Ratra.
David, so very sincere and hardworking. And then he has got a computer science in the University of Maryland, USA. All the best.
Bharti Shala.
Bharti is a very silent and a very quiet girl in the class, and so she has applied to the universities and waiting for the admission and in a few days. All the best, Bharti.
Panav Singh.
One of the very sincere boy, and then he is joined in the Sukuba University to study interdisciplinary engineering. All the best.
Harsh Srilal.
He has joined in the University of Victoria to study applied sciences in Canada. All the best, man.
Yashwin Sridhar.
Studying mechanical and electrical engineering in Kyoto University of Advanced Sciences. All the best, my friend.
Reina Takahashi.
Reina is one of the latest students in the class and she would like to study data science in Whitman College, USA. All the best, Reina.
Diana David.
Diana, and she is one of the very sincere students in our class and also very silent and please come. All the best, Diana.
I would now like to call up the senior commerce teacher, Mrs. Sonali, for the presentation of diplomas and for the presentation of graduate bouquets, Mr. Ajit and Ms. Neha. Vishal Ashfa.
Vishal is admired for her self-confidence. She appears well-prepared and ready for each day's activity. She volunteers frequently and makes wonderful contribution to the class. Well done, Vishal.
Anusha Chetri.
Anusha is well liked by the peers. The way she completes her job is always appreciated. She always smiles and keeps us surrounding cheerful. Congratulations, Anushka.
Sadia Chaudhary.
Sadia is a friendly girl. She is an active student with a positive energy. She is an enthusiastic learner and is well liked by her peers and with the seniors also. Well done, Sadia.
Kenneth Daniel.
Kenneth is a sincere and hardworking student who displays the zest and enthusiasm for learning. He possesses all the skills to rise up to the level of success. He is friendly and interactive in the classroom and he has the love for the basketball.
Ethan Fernandez.
He is a very sincere and intelligent boy. He has shown excellent performance throughout the session and is always punctual on time. Well done, Ethan.
Shauna Gabriel.
Shana is impulsive, front-legged, and a sober girl. She is very articulate and observant. He gets an example for excellence in behavior and cooperation. Wish you all the best, Shana.
Bishal Kanda.
Vishal is generous with his time and resources. He cooperates well with the classmates and the teachers. He displays good citizenship by assisting the other students. Congratulations, Vishal.
Sneha Kanda.
An active student with a positive energy. Dear Sneha, aim for success and overcome the failures. Remember, with your hard work and determination, anything is possible and achievable. You wish you very good luck.
Ayub Khan.
Congratulations on your new value. Time can be your best friend and your worst enemy, depending on whether you use it or waste it. Remember, you are capable of everything and we believe in you and you believe in yourself. All the very best.
Nandana Sohail.
Dear Nandana, your time management skills are very good. Never give up and remember, there is no elevator to success. You must take the stairs. We wish you a very good luck.
Dia Roy.
Dear, it was my privilege to be your teacher. You always share your good rapport among your with students and with high elegance. Never stop trying and believe in yourself.
Vinamra Setty.
Learning is your superpower, Vinamra. Remember, never stop trying and never stop growing your brain. We believe in you and definitely you are going to achieve great things. We wish you very good luck.
Hajira Shaiza.
Hajira, we have watched you learn, grow and change from year to year. Think of opportunities, dear. Whatever coming your way and overcome the difficulties with your skills. Continue doing your best. We wish you a very good luck and believe in yourself.
Sahala Fatima.
A student with very calm personality, who has always been ambitious and passionate about her dreams. Wish you good luck, Sala. Remember not to give up no matter what, and eventually you will be successful.
Minal Shankar.
Meera, a very quiet and innocent child. She has always put a lot of efforts in everything she did. I wish you success and good luck, Meera. I'm sure all your dreams will come true.
Nabha Sharma.
Namha, a very imaginative and creative child who always comes up with new ideas. Stay focused, Namha. Nothing can stop you from reaching your goals.
Daikal Sinyansa.
Has always been a humble and polite student. Keep working hard, Daiko. Your hard work is bound to result in prosperity and fortune.
Uki.
A very humble student with positive attitude. It was very nice to have you at her in our class. Wish you all the very best.
At this time, we would like to acknowledge one graduate that was unable to join us, but is here with us in spirit. I would like to acknowledge Mr. Fahim Ahmed, who is here with us today in spirit.
Class of 2022, please rise. Your right hand, turn your torso to the other side. Congratulations.
Thank you, Ms. Jane. And congratulations, class of 2022. We would now like to acknowledge, you may be seated. We would now like to acknowledge the students that have been with ISJ from the earliest years. Thank you, Ms. Jane. We would now like to acknowledge the students that have been with ISJ from the earliest years of kindergarten and first grade. I would like to call up our senior grade 12 teachers, Ms. Smeta and Ms. Choginder.
Thank you, Mr. Tripur. A very warm evening to ladies and gentlemen present here and the chief guest. Now my colleagues have done a lot of saying. So I'm going to change my speech that I had planned. It has no meaning. So I'm going to give you a riddle. So I titled this journey as IASJ's. So I'll be reading it out to you and you make cues in your head. So your journey at IASJ. A walker, a talker, a corridor stalker. A leader, a director, a tactful corrector. A role model, a tutor, a whiz with computer. A natural persuader, a daily first aider. A reader, a writer who pulls all-nighter. A painter, protector, a problem deflector, a natural orator, a known confiscator, a decider, a spare pen cutter, whitener provider, a fair-minded picker, a debater, a relator, and a smile reinstater, a pairer, a carer, a lesson preparer, a defender, a mender, a creator, inventor, a describer, reviser, a trip organizer, a thinker, a winker, a dancer, a singer, a stummer, a drummer, a cricketer, a soccer and a basketball player. But most importantly, we all love you and a carer. So without further ado, I would most humbly request Sir to please come up on the stage and do the honors. Our first veteran, Jasween Kordua, a sweet and charming girl, has been here for the longest time, that is 2007. Congratulations, Jasween, on your special day. Our next veteran is ever so humble and kind, Satvik Gorda. been amazing and worth remembering. Grand entrances, friendships, cries, laughter, everything goes in one. A courteous and a cordial student, Manish Gawande, please come up on the stage. Our next veteran is very well-mannered, polite, humble, cooperative. Harsh Srilal, please come forward. Bubbly, energetic, and if only smiles could kill. Manav Natarajan. Next in line, very quiet, humble, cordial. Rena Takahashi, please come up on the stage. Jyotsna Muralidhar, a very diligent, hard-working student. So please come up on the stage and grace it. Lekha Mohta, obedient, trustworthy. Believe me, I gave her my passport once. And very respectful. Please come up on the stage. Warm, kind, Nandana Sunil. I hope you all remember our trip to Takao when we were sort of lost but not lost. Please grace the stage. Cute, calm, little bundle of joy. Meenal, come and grace the stage. They are not tired, but it seems you all are. Let the roar go on. Our next valedictorian, I speak from the heart. Very caring, sentimental, and has supported me at times. Nama Sharma, please come up on the stage. If only I knew how to put makeup on, but I got all my tips from Sadia Chaudhary. Come up on the stage. A very kind, warm, humble, cordial, respectful. All these veterans have been a part of our journey and have made each and every day special with their smiles, looks, arguments, believe me, a lot more. Before I exit the stage, now we have Anisha Pillai to receive her Certificate of Academic Excellence. Anisha, please come up on the stage. The teachers have already spoken a lot about her, but still I have something to add. Diligent, helpful, always respectful. It's your day. Let the thunder go on. Up next, naughty looks basketball champ, our dear Kenneth Daniel. Thank you so much for adding a lot of spice in our life. Thank you so much, sir. It has been an honor. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen,
the veterans of IISA. Can we have a thunderous round of applause? Thank you so much, Captain. Now I hand over the mic to Mr. Sinclair to do.
Thank you very much. Can I get one more round of applause for our graduates? Come on, parents, you can do better than that. Let's get more enthusiasm. Come on. Thank you very much, Ms. Mehta. I would now like to call upon the senior ISJ choir to come up to the stage, please. Thank you, senior choir. That was beautiful. I would once again like to call up Miss Nirmal Jain for a special announcement.
Dear parents, we have a very generous, kind-hearted gentleman with us who is our founding member, Mr. Ujjwal Sahani. He is offering interest-free loans. If anybody needs, please approach Mr. Sahani. He will provide you the interest-free loans. Also, while all the parents of 12th graders are here, I would like to express my gratitude in your participation in the scholarship program of the school, in which you kindly shared the burden on the school for the new school year. I'm really grateful for your contribution to the school. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Nirmal Jain. Thank you very much, parents, esteemed guests, Mr. Ambassador, Your Excellency. At this time, we are now at the end of our graduation ceremony. At this time, we would like to call upon the graduates once more for their final graduation school photo here on the stage. I would request that the parents please be seated while we quickly get set up. Our music teacher will play a melody for you while we are getting everything organized. Can I please get row 3 of the graduates to please line up in the middle? Row 2, can you please stand up and line up? Row 3, can I please have you stand up and line up in the middle? Your Excellency, I would please ask that you come on stage and join the graduates. Parents, you may come a little more forward if you would like to take closer pictures. So you may move closer to the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, can I get one more round of applause for the class of 2022 IOSK? I would like to please ask the parents to be patiently seated now, while His Excellency and the Director and the graduates exit the gymnasium. Graduates, please wait until I call you to leave the stage. Parents, I would ask you to be seated, please. Graduates, be seated, please. First row, can I please have you off the stage? And you may exit the gymnasium. Can we get a round of applause for while the graduates exit, please? Second row, you may exit the gymnasium. Third row, may you exit the gymnasium.
సరిగా సార్ బాగున్నారా అది మాట్లాడడం కుదరలేదు ఫోన్ చేశారు మీరు పర్వాలేదు సార్ ఓకే
Thank you very much, parents. If you would like to join us outside, there are refreshments waiting for you. You may now please exit the gymnasium. Thank you once again for the graduation of ISJ 2022.
Ladies and gentlemen, graduate parents, I congratulate you. I know most of your children since they were in the first and kindergarten, but I require just one last favor. I would like you to please fold up the chairs and put them against the wall. Thank you.